Middle East is once again on the verge of collapse. Over a decade after the Arab Spring toppled several Middle Eastern autocracies and threw others into disarray, a new authoritarian order has taken hold of the region. The first two nations to free themselves of longtime dictators in 2011 were Egypt and Tunisia. Both countries have since been overthrown and returned to tyranny. Once promising democratic change in Sudan has been thwarted by a coup, the country that waited until 2018 for its revolution to come to fruition. With the rise of China, Russia, Turkey, and the Gulf nations gaining influence over many of the region's weaker governments in the Middle East, Iran's sphere of influence has grown. As a result of these developments, Syria's ruthless rule of President Bashar al-Assad is gradually being reintegrated into Arab society. In some ways, this is a tale of authoritarian retaliation. Autocratic governments that lasted through the initial wave of the Arab Spring reacted by cracking down on pro-democracy protesters and offering subsidies to entice those who were contemplating joining. This strategy was first shown in Bahrain's early 2011 attack on Manama protesters, which was assisted by Saudi Arabian forces. A series of deadly crackdowns in Libya, Syria, and Yemen, as well as the co-optation of lesser protest groups in Jordan and Morocco, followed this first crackdown. In Egypt, Sudan, and Tunisia, autocratic rulers would retake power in the future. Autocratic comeback in the Middle East is a narrative of US withdrawal from the area and the geopolitical developments that this has created, not just a retribution for the old order. It has been the goal of the previous three US administrations, notably those of Presidents Obama and Trump, to reduce US military involvement in the Middle East while preserving Washington's long-standing emphasis on fighting terrorism. A decrease in US influence in the area and an increased tolerance for despotic allies have resulted from this. China and Russia, as well as regional powers like Iran, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and the Gulf states, may now take a more active role in regional affairs, since their national interests can now be seen as reaching well beyond their boundaries.